Welcome back. This is the Pablo Acuña story, and I'm your host, Jack City. And this is going to be the start of a new season and potentially a new horizon here for the club Cerro, which is here our club at the Pablo Acuña story. Let me just give you a little breakdown of what's going on here. So first things first, preseason did decently, honestly. It wasn't nothing crazy, nothing good, nothing bad, whatever be. But let's look at the competitions here. So as you know, Nacional was going to be the winners from the previous year. I think they got second most points in the FM save so far. Not really that surprising that they won the whole thing, if I'm honest. They won the opening stage, they won the closing stage. Overall table, 88 points. I think the most ever was, when I remember, it's in the 90s, so they weren't that far off. But Defensor Sporting actually came into second, which is pretty interesting. So they were able to slide themselves in between the top two big teams of Peñarol and Nacional. But Tacuarembó, the team from the north of Uruguay, got relegated. Deportivo Maldonado, I don't know if you knew this, but they're actually like a rather large team. Maldonado is like a pretty large city comparatively, because Montevideo is half of the country's population, but Maldonado is actually a pretty big city outside of Montevideo. And they got relegated. And then Colón, not really that big of a surprise. The big thing for them also was the fact that their key man, Carlos de Pena, left the head coach role in the middle of the season after having gotten them promoted, and then they appointed Julio Fuentes for the back half of that season, and they had one of the worst runs towards the end of the season. Let me just go right back here. Look at that. That is atrocious. A lot of red. So they went back down, and not really that surprising, if I'm honest. Let's see. Oh, the cup. So the cup we had. Or not the cup, the second league, my God. Second league, Villa Española. This is a huge upset, win. Martín Beltrán was able to get it. So this is their first season, second season, third season, and on the fourth season, they were able to actually win the whole thing and then get promoted. So welcome, Villa Española, to the big leagues. They're back. And again, Racing Club de Montevideo is the quintessential yo-yo club, just up, down, up, down. Same thing with Tacuarembó. So they find themselves also in the top. And then Juventud de las Piedras, Rodrigo Lemos was able to guide them through. We haven't seen them since, what? In the first league, the second ever season in the save. So they've been 1, 2, 3, 4 seasons out of the top flight. And they find themselves in there through the playoffs. And unfortunately, Villa Teresa, after a few years in the second league, got demoted, relegated, and Plaza Colonia, it was their sophomore season, so they went down. Albion, our old team, is barely made it. So that's that. But and then also the new teams that did get promoted, like Basañez, they were able to stay up as well. So it's pretty good. All things considered. So let's go to the cup here. The cup was actually pretty interesting. Let's go to the fourth round here. Hit the tree and go back. So the winners were Cerrito, 1-0 over Liverpool. Now Cerrito beat Nacional in the semifinal, and then also they beat. I thought they beat Peñarol. Actually, they didn't. Wanderers did. But crazy. I mean, crazy that the big teams are they're getting swatted away in the Uruguayan Cup, and we get like some small victories here for the the smaller teams. So Cerrito denies Liverpool the third Uruguayan Cup in the FM for the FM save, because Liverpool won the first two. If you do remember. Now going to the Super Cup here, Nacional won on penalties, and it's been a number of seasons, but if you don't know why Defensor Sporting is in the Super Cup here, let me go back to the first division here and then go here. Intermedio, the final. they went to the final. Sorry, they didn't win it, but they went to the final of the Intermedio. So whoever wins the Intermedio will qualify for the Super Cup the next year. So that is that. But I think it's because if you don't win the Super Intermedio like they did, it's whoever comes in second. So Defensor Sporting came in second in the overall table. So that's that. Just because you don't come in second in the overall table does not mean that you go in. It's whoever wins the Intermedio. Yada yada yada. Yeah. So that's that. Okay. So let's go to the big news. Right. The title of this episode is Leandro Mendez. He was sold to Gimnasia over in Argentina for a big chunk of money, $550,000. Leandro Mendez is gone. Yeah, he was very, very good for us. Yeah, he's already played a couple games too. Hasn't played that well yet, though. Yeah, played 31 games in the last both times in the last 2 seasons. 12 goals, 3 assists, 6 player of the matches, tying the record for player of the matches of for the season. At 20 years old now, I mean, he was playing there at 18, 19. He was absolutely exquisite. He became our number 10. He just emerged into that position and was like, I mean, his physicals are really, really good. His high determination. He's got good technicals right in the attacking place. Good, like really good technique. I'm sad to see him go, honestly, because Leandro Mendez was an absolute treat to have. So that's unfortunate. I do want to highlight this guy, 18-year-old Emmanuel Garcia. Pretty decent. I don't know if he necessarily would have really become like a full-fledged first-team member, but he was one of the real star prospects for us in our academy. So I was hoping that maybe he could start breaking into like the first team this year, but we sold him for basically $18.25 million or $1,000. Let's go to the releases before I start going into the not the free transfers, the release guys. We released a lot of people. Jonathan Candia got released. Dario Dennis left in the middle of the season. Ayrton Quogo, he actually retired, interestingly enough. Yeah. Oh, Diego Ruada, we put him on loan last year. Played fairly well. I was actually hoping to keep him in, but no deal was able to be arranged. Gabriel Umpierrez, never was really going to get into our team, if I'm honest, so that's fine. But let's just get into these are the guys that we brought in, right? Alan Saldivia returns back to Cerro, and he's actually with us now. So we had him for a full loan a few seasons ago, my first season at Cerro, and he was excellent. He was an absolute staple. Then we brought him in again, and it was for the back half of the season, and then he basically played every game, and he became a staple. Now we have him, we actually own him, and he's actually on the team now. So Alan Saldivia, the Argentine, absolutely he's not Argentinian? He's Uruguayan. I swear that he was Argentinian, but I guess he's Uruguayan. Never mind. Alan Saldivia, he is amazing. I'm really, really excited for him. The other guys, these guys are all for the reserve, so you don't need to worry about him. Luciano Abergestuay, I think. Aberesteguy. There we go. Anyways, he's going to be a depth kind of striker for us. Yeah, he'll pop in every once in a while when Andres Ferrari is not going to be able to play. So this is our guy. We brought him in from Deportivo Maldonado. He scored 5 goals. Last season he scored 11 in the for the league below, but whatever. To Tacuarembó, we bought another guy, Mateo Rodriguez. He's a right winger and also a attacking midfielder type player. Looks pretty good. He's 19 years old, so he's definitely got a little bit of room to grow. But honestly, he's a pretty good prospect. And he was starting basically maybe not every game, but he was getting consistent game time. Look here, 10 starts, 14 off the bench. At 19 years old. Playing like that in the first division, that is a really, really good look. So Mateo Rodriguez actually could start in the next, either this season or next season, start kind of working into that role. And we'll see how he does. I am concerned a little bit about his dribbling and finishing levels, but his physical his physical play is really good. So he actually he could even transition into like something here, like into that midfield role where Samuel Carriaga is. So it's totally possible. That is that. So because we released a lot of players, a lot of them are from, you know, those positions that are like, you know, Ayrton Koyogo. Let me just go back here. Kogo, Candia. We got rid of a few players. Jonathan Gorgoso. Like, there's a lot of guys. Like, this is like mid-season. Gorgoso. We had to bring in quite a bit of players up from the development center and bring them into the youth team. Also considering the fact too that, you know, all of the transfers that we had, like, I mean, Leandro Mendez, again, that is like the big statement sale. I have a feeling that it has something to do with the finances. Leandro Mendez also, once he started getting like 2, 3, 4, 5 clubs coming after him, he wanted to leave. He was like, hey, you know, I could play in Argentina, I could play in Chile, let me go. So I was like, fine. So he put in a transfer request and yada, yada, yada. So we got a lot of players in here that honestly, there's a lot of places to fight for in our team, like just for like those substitution roles, you know, picking your spots. There's a lot of these guys who are going to they're going to get some tests. And there are a lot of guys in their 20s, like they're like either 20, 19, 18, 21, like they're all going to get chances here. So this is like a big year for them because we're actually opening it up right now. And yeah, I think that's like the big piece here. Unfortunately, Andres Ferrari got a broken wrist in the middle of the preseason, so he's out now. So that's that. Looking at the season preview, we are kind of right where we ended last year. We're kind of right in the same spot. We're going to, you know, finish mid-table. That's what they're predicting for us. And yeah, that is what the board wants us to do as well. So, you know, we'll try and pick our spots. We'll try and see if we can maybe do something in the cup, because it doesn't look like the league is probably going to give us anything fruitful. But that's neither here nor there. We're going to play our first game of the season, and we're going to play against Wanderers away from home. And I already set up the whole starting 11, so you can see it right here. It is Arbio in net, Saldivia, Yana, Brussel in the back line here, Chapate on the left, Gomez on the right, Ivan Rodriguez, right? Ivan Rodriguez on the right, Marin on the left, Carriaga up top in the attacking advanced forward role, actually. Bonifazi, Ribeiro, Costa, and Pereira providing good center back coverage, or actually great coverage. Tejera on the left. He played really, really well in the preseason games. So Nicolas Tejera, he's a left wing back as well as a left winger. You know, 20 years old. He's decent, honestly. Albino Brum, he's another guy who's getting chances. Played decently in the preseason here. Then we got Rodriguez, Mateo Rodriguez, he's the new signing. Femia, and then Abergast. Anyways, I don't know what to do. But we're going to do this. We're going to get into this. First goal is important, yeah. Game against Wanderers is a very difficult game. And without Mendez, without that front three kind of settled, and Ferrari being out, I feel very vulnerable in the offensive option right now. You know, before we had Marin, we had Ferrari, and then Mendez on the right side, and it's been, you know, I feel like we're playing with an arm tied behind our back now. We sold Mendez, and Ferrari is now injured and out for a little while, so it's over. But I will say we made a big addition. Saldivia is no joke. Very, very happy about that signing. And I'm glad that he wanted to come back, honestly. Like, he's had a great opportunity to play consistently at our, you know, for our team for the last few seasons here. And once his contract ran out, he's like, yeah, I'll come on over for free. So that was an easy pickup, you know, decent wages. I will say too is that having looked at Andres Ferrari, he's earning like 200,000. He's far and above, like earning way more than everybody else. He's earning multiple players' wages just himself. So Ferrari came to me at the very beginning of this year and said, hey, like, let's make something happen. I don't want to be here anymore. I might consider my options, at the end of my contract. And Gomez, Carriaga, man. So that's something to watch for. Like, Ferrari is now going to have a transfer saga. Unfortunately, he's only been here for so long. He's only like half a season, and he absolutely lit it up. Came our top goal scorer, coming halfway into the season. So he's definitely much better than our team. And I'm definitely looking forward to having him back. But another piece, Carriaga now learns the striker role, because last year he was not a consistent player. He didn't play often. And we're going to go into halftime, here. There's not much. He played striker in the reserves like multiple times, just over and over again. And that now trained him to play in this role. So we actually gained coverage because of him playing in the reserves for a lot of the season. Okay. Nope. Nice. Okay. It's interesting. Rodriguez being our winger now. He was before our attacking fullback. Because they have two attacking fullbacks now. Carriaga. Oh, nope. Just over the top. Boston River destroying the newly promoted team. You got a nice, happy team. Yana is probably going to come off next. And I might take off Carriaga, honestly, too. Depending on how this goes. Oh! Okay. I did not appreciate that. All right, let's put Leonard Costa, and then also I'm going to put on Abarastagai. Yeah, that's those are my subs right now. Okay. I'm feeling good about this game so far. We've, I don't want to change too much. It seems like, oh my God, Yana, come on. All right, thank you. Okay, that was not they did not do that very well, so we'll take that. But, let's hit it attacking. Encourage these guys because they're playing well. Saldivia's playing a 7-1 at the moment, and Gomez is flirting with a 7. I'm actually tempted to throw Tejera on. And I'm going to throw him on attack and then him on support. Just change the position of the attack so throws him off a little bit. Albano, I might probably just swap that around. Oh, and deep lane. So now we've got, Rabuñal. He loves to take long shots. He's got a nice hard shot, and Albano can play a pass as well. decent defensively. Both of them are, actually. So, you know, Albano plays simple passes. Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought that he was where Albano was. Rodriguez. But Brussels and then also Saldivia, they're both ball playing defenders now because they both have really good feet. They're able to move the, oh, here we go, Rodriguez. Ooh, good save by Suarez. They're both able to pass the ball, just, you know, dictate, not tempo, but really I feel safe with them with the ball at their feet. So they're able to play passes. They're able to play over the top if they need to. And yeah, I'm feeling good about it so far. Honestly, I'm probably gonna throw somebody on. Enrique Femia, 2.5. I'm gonna say, all right, let's do this. Femia versus Rodriguez. Mateo Rodriguez, where are you? Mateo Rodriguez. Okay, physically better, not good defensively. Okay, and then aerially, Rodriguez is better. So Rodriguez is actually better. Than Enrique Femia. Brussels! Oh! Good save by the keeper. We got a young team. Brussels again! Oh, again, Suarez. If we were able to get a win on the road against Wanderers, that would be awesome. They're such a formidable side. They're so good. They're consistently top performers. Rodriguez, do not punish me. Oh, we've been on top all game. We've been on top all game. Let's counter press. I'm just gonna go hyper aggressive here. See if we can make something out of it. Man, Brussels had two good opportunities from the corner. Missed, like, Suarez has 2 good saves, and now we find ourselves a man down. Mateo Rodriguez lays enough to Albano. Lays it. Oh, off the crossbar. Oh my God. Please, something. Encourage the team. We got nothing. We got nothing left. Full time. Oh, that was frustrating. Man, they had basically like one opportunity and they put it away. We had quite a few. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God. We deserved more. Absolutely. They were lucky. Yeah. We were the better team for sure. For sure. I want to make sure the press knows that. Like, we played better than them. And it's unfortunately we lost. So that's that. I will come back, further along in the season, and I hope you enjoyed that. Please like and subscribe. Let me know what you're thinking about the series and whatnot. I mean, we are deep into it now. We're deep into the episode 40s here. So yeah, I'm enjoying it. This is pretty funny. Like, just the fact is that, like, we're dealing with like hyper realism here. We got the director of football happening. We don't control contracts. We don't control, sales and purchases. It's real difficult with the rigmarole. And then on top of that, just that little extra twist there is that if anybody offers us a job, or if we get fired, that's really the only like movement we can get. Or we can get the national team. You can always go in there too. So yeah. That's it. I, again, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.